Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate. But more importantly, on Monday nights, I'm known as a founding celebration resident who wants to share as much good information as possible on what's going on in the incredible town that Disney built. Yes, here we go. Tonight is Monday night and 7 o'clock. This is what happens.
Information on celebration.
So where's everybody watching from? I know a lot of you are watching from outside of Celebration, considering moving into Celebration. And then there's so many of you too that are wonderful and watch every week and kind of contribute, tell me some things that are going on. You know, I realized I'm a little short. I'm better. Let me figure this out so I can sit up a little bit higher. I was going to introduce you guys because it's National Dog Day to Missy Elliott. So for those of you that follow along, and know that, hey, Bernie, I love Bernie. Thanks for watching, Bernie. That my father passed away about a month or so ago, and he has a wonderful dog that he and my mom innocently named Missy Elliott because my maiden name is Elliott, and just thought to call her Missy. Didn't realize there was a cool rapper out there by the name of Missy Elliott. But anyway, she's sitting actually right here, but she's sleeping right now. So I wanted to say Happy National Dog Day. I took a picture of her earlier today. She was actually napping then, but if you can see her, she's a Boston Terrier. She's very sweet, and she's getting acclimated to our home. Do you guys have any dogs out there that you want to give a shout out to? If you do, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to say hi to your dog too, because Missy is definitely taking a nap right now. All right, so what we do every week is we're going to talk about some of the things coming up for the week. We usually do a video of some kind. This week we're going to do a video of a house that just came on the market in Celebration because so many of you, one of your number one requests is, hey, I like to look at houses and stuff. Happy National Dogs Day King. Yeah, all right. Happy National Dogs Day King. All right, yes, absolutely. So we're going to do that. We're also going to talk about some of the upcoming events, and we're going to give you a recap on what is going on in the real estate market here, because, you know, one of your biggest assets will be owning real estate. Is it doing well? Is it not doing well? We've got some really good results. We do this every week, and so we've been doing this one show for 2 years total. So I know this market like the back of my hand, and I can tell you that the inventory is still very, very low in Celebration. So we'll talk a little bit about that later on today. Wanted to remind you guys of some things that are coming up, and I know you probably think it's quite a while off, but it's really not. You know, we only have 2 porch and yard sales, and one of them's coming up October 5th. And so why I mention it now is because, you know, September is right around the corner, and now's a good time for you to start gathering some things. If you want to put them out on your yard to sell, I will tell you, if you have not experienced it, this town goes crazy. Have lots and lots of traffic. And so for those of you that are trying to, I guess you wouldn't call it spring clean, but fall clean, or just kind of organize, that is a great day to be able to put your goods outside and hopefully bless some people with some items that are not that expensive. And another thing that's coming up, let's talk about something in September. Let's talk about Tom Briscoe. So Tom Briscoe is a comedian, and I love seeing that this is occurring. There's a comedian that's going to be coming September 12th. 2 shows, 6:30 is one of the shows, 8 o'clock is the other. I think they're 45-minute sets, and it's going to be back at the Artisan Park Clubhouse. The Artisan Park Clubhouse. 2 shows. I want to say it's like $50 a ticket, but you need to make your reservations now before it sells out. And you would go to Celebration TH, which is celebrationtownhall.square.site, SITE. You can see that if you want to just freeze frame the screen, that's where you would go and apply to get your tickets. So what's going on with everybody? I want to know what's going on with you before we move forward a little bit more. I see a couple more of you coming on. I see some people saying hello. I was asked to do a video on why I love living in celebration. So I'm in the process of doing that, but I sure would like some comments coming in. You guys tell me if you had 13 reasons. I know it's an odd number, but 13, what would be the top 13 things that you would say why you love celebration? Okay, so as people are starting to come online, I'm going to be looking in the comments for that. We have started another YouTube channel because, near Disney YouTube, hopefully you're smashing and liking that button and you found us that way. Thank you to the thousands and thousands of people that have subscribed. We really do appreciate it and you watching. There's a new celebration. It's called At Living in Celebration. Let me type that in the comments. So if you go to YouTube and you put the symbol at Living in Celebration, there is a brand new, there we go. I've put it in the comments right now. So there is a brand new YouTube channel specifically dedicated to the town of Celebration because that is where my family roots are, and that's where true love of mine is. Obviously, dedicating one show a week to celebration. You know that I am super excited about what this town's doing. Another thing that's coming up, guys, is music trivia night. Rod and I went to this the last time they had it. I think we're out of town this upcoming time. It's going to be on a Wednesday night, September the 18th. Can you hear Missy snoring? Our dog is snoring. Anyway, which is perfect because it's National Dog Day. And so what happens is down by Lakeside Park from 6 to 7:50, I think, or 7:30, 8 o'clock, whenever it finishes. The Park and Recreation group, they have this wonderful trivia contest and they have prizes too. And I believe they start like early on as 50s and 60s music, and then it goes to 70s and 80s and 90s. I think the last time they did it, they even had like a Taylor Swift competition that was there. And Virginia Carlson, who is Cinderella on my team, I wish I had her there from the very beginning of it because she knew every song to everything, and we definitely would have won. So don't miss out. Don't miss out on that. All right. Well, while you guys are settling in, and why don't I show you a video to kind of break it up a little bit. Oh, it's beautiful and near Disney. Thank you, Randy and Amy. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes. So what I want to do now, guys, is a lot of times people, because honestly, by the time we get listings, they're gone a lot because you realize we were working with people in advance that are asking us, I'm looking for this, that, and the other. And we have a spectacular, spectacular new home that just came on. And Dee Belvati put this beautiful video together. And so I want you to sit back and watch, and then I'll be back after that as well. Oh, wait, Bernie, I love celebration for the family-oriented community. Yes, town, it's all about sharing, caring, and so much love. Bernie, can I use that? I want to quote you, and I'll say, Bernie says, if that's okay with you, I love that. I would like to incorporate that because I think that's great. I love celebration for the family-oriented community. Community is so, so huge, right? It's so important to be in community. Thank you, Bernie. Community is such a big deal. And it's all about sharing, caring, and so much love. I can attest to that, especially with everything that's been going on with our family in the last month or so, just how people came alongside us, loved us, supported us, brought food, sent cards, flowers, prayed for us, for sure, Bernie. I think that was absolutely right on. All right, you guys watch this video and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't you love Dee's videos that he does for us? But anyway, that is 1065 Nash. Now, who knows where that is located in Celebration? Nash? Yeah. East. Yeah, East Village. That's right. East Village. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. I see Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. And I see Amy. Oh, Amy, you know, everybody, I have an adopted, I'm going to call her my adopted little sister. So Amy is opening up the ice cream parlor in Island Village called Scoops. And it's going to be spectacular. And she and I've grown very close. And so, Amy, thank you for watching. And Tammy, Tammy, thank you for your thumbs up. It's always nice when a realtor gives thumbs up. So I appreciate you watching the show as well. All right. So if you have interest in looking at any real estate in Celebration or that 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle, please call me at 407-808-9845 or text me. I call it Pixie texting. And I will either be helping you or one of my Realtor Dream Team will be an expert in something for you, and we will take good care of you. But in the meantime, what I would like to do is I want to show you a screen to talk about some stuff that's going on at the Malaya. So who knows about the Malaya? Yeah, beautiful home, right, Bernie? So that house is gorgeous, and its big point of differentiation, other than it's gorgeous as well, when you walk into the house and you just look back and you see this massive conservation, gorgeous, the pool area is a huge, welcoming, wonderful, like entertainment spot with this massive pool, and it's over a third of an acre. And so, as many of you know, in Celebration, you don't necessarily get a lot of land. The idea is for you to be out and about, go to the parks that we have. We have so many beautiful parks, walk to downtown. And so to have that much yard, that's very unusual. And it's just, it looks like a show place. So thank you so much, Bernie, for saying that. All right, so let me share screen so you guys can hear what's going on. I'm really impressed. The Malaya has been doing a lot of creative things lately in particular. And this week they're doing something called International Week, and it's kind of a Polynesian type of thing. So as I was scrolling through, what it looks like is, see, this is the hotel, the Malaya. And so this is the area, if you ever wanted to buy something like short-term vacation rental kind of stuff, it's the only place in town that you can do that. And it's actually a condo hotel. So you don't fully own it. You can stay in it one day shy of 6 months, and you can rent it out the rest of the time. You actually don't have to live in it that long of the year, but it's something that you would put in a rental pool, and you partner with this company that does the bookings, and they get the housekeepers in there, and they make sure the pool's maintained, and they do the special events. And this hotel is considered a Disney-friendly hotel. So they have transportation into the parks. You can buy tickets there, and you can see, look, and they even allow pets in some of their, which is lovely because it's National Dog Day. So you could stay at the Malaya if you'd like, right? Look at that. Pet friendly for sure. They even have a doggy menu, spa day. So it's something called a pupsicle. Mixed berries, homemade dog biscuit, sliced apples, cucumbers, and the restaurant that's outside, which is really cool. It's got these very vibrant upside down umbrellas as color and stuff like that. That's called the Wilson. And actually the inside of the restaurant is that as well. So let's make sure we don't forget about that cool Malaya hotel and the special events that they're doing. They actually, Bernie, you would probably think this is fun too. They were doing an event, which I think they're going to do every month, where they blindfold people and they'll say, okay, maybe if you like seafood or if you like beef or vegetarian or something, and you go in a dark room and you don't know what you're eating. And so I understand it's become quite popular. And so that's happening there too. And I know there's been nights where Rod and I've been over there, meet with somebody, and they've had really good music outside. They had like a Michael Jackson tribute band there the other day. And as many of you might know, I've worked with Michael Jackson in my past life. And that was fun. They had something where they had like line dancing around the pool. And as a Celebration resident, my understanding is you can go use that pool. It's part of our HOA, I guess. So anyway, yeah, so don't forget about that cool place there. Another thing that I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of, let me see, because I will be there. I'm going to share my screen again. Let's see. So funny. I can hear the dog snoring. Missy Elliott snores. So tomorrow night, which is Tuesday, that'll be August the 27th, Illuminate Church, a church that I attend. They're having a women's night, How fun is that? And it's going to be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it has to do with like spiritual health, physical health, mental health, relational health. I'm going to be one of the singers up on the platform and participating as well, because I understand that they're encouraging you to bring a notebook with you. You're going to have some icebreaker type of things. There's a wonderful speaker that's going to be sharing some good stuff with us, and the doors open at 6. So it's going to include worship, teaching, reflection time, all in a warm and welcoming environment. And so this is the church that was a meeting at the high school for the longest time, for like 10 years, and now actually has this big, beautiful building that is actually packed at the seams now, which is wonderful, but room for everybody still. You would go to 7899 Sinclair Road, 7899 Sinclair Road, which is about, it's usually on Sunday mornings early. It's only about a 5-minute ride, but on evenings, it might take you a little bit longer to get over there, but you're going to just take the next exit off of I-4, go on 429, and it's the very first exit. So literally, it should take maybe 10 minutes or whatever to get there. So I hope to see you there. And if you don't know anybody and you want to come and meet me, I would be more than happy to introduce you to some folks. Okay, so I think that's a lot of information about what's coming up this week or coming up soon. And the last thing, like I said, we always like to share is what's going on with this crazy real estate market that we have here. So let's do that for you. There we go. All right, Dee always tells me to kind of make this a little bit smaller so you can see my face in case somebody's reading my lips and knows what's going on here. Hey, Rob Stewart, my favorite travel agent. So you guys, if you haven't gotten a chance, on Friday, we did a show about Utopia of the Seas. And it was really incredible to think about how blessed we are when we live in Central Florida. And Windermere, obviously one of my favorite places. Rob and Carrie just closed on a house in Windermere. We had the honor of working with them. And to be able to know that you don't have to worry about getting on an airplane in order to make sure you catch that cruise line, because, you know, sometimes when the internet goes crazy and stuff and people can't catch flights, that's a problem when you're trying to get on a cruise ship. And so for us to live in this area and to be able to just drive over to Port Canaveral and get on the second largest cruise ship in the world that's brand new, it's incredible. So please make sure you see that show that we did. It will have a big thumbnail with my face and it says Utopia, but in there, please make sure you get a hold of Rob and Carrie Stewart, because they are incredible, like I said, travel agents. The stuff that they can get done for you, amazing. It was life-changing and huge help to me, especially during that time of my life. All right, because I wanted to float on a boat. You'll hear more about floating on a boat then. Alrighty, so let's talk about this real estate market. It is still a seller's market, you guys. Remember, I've been here since the beginning of time with Celebration, and during the normal season, you'd have 440 houses up for sale. That is not the case. I checked it today. Today, there's only 93 properties for sale. 93, under 100. That means that, Bruni, I would love for you to move back to. Yes, with God's guidance. Oh, I love that, Bruni. And then you can come to church with me. I would love that. That would be cool. So what we have is 93 active listings. And then what I do is I show you what's gone on the last 7 days, because I think it's really important to kind of chunk everything down. What's happened the last week? And those of you who might be listed and are wondering, hey, I didn't get a lot of showings this week, or you did get a lot of showings, this will give you a better idea on what's been going on the last 7 days. So what we're seeing are 18 touch points, 18. That's low. But what we're seeing here is I'm going to count in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 new active listings, of which one of them was the one that we just showed you guys, right? Whoops. The one that we just showed you. That is a house, 1065 Nash. That price point is $1.8 million. And like I said, it is stunningly gorgeous. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pending properties. So 6 coming on, 5 going off. So yes. Brittany, I would love that too. She said, I'd love to be a member of your church. Would love that too. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sold. 7 sold. So what I'm looking at is what was the highest priced property that took a contract this week? Because it'll give you an idea. Because you might be sitting out there with a $2 million house that you're trying to sell right now. And you're like, why didn't I get any showings? Well, the reason is this week, it looks like the highest price point that took a contract was $1,347,000. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get that price, but that's what the listing price was. So after that, it was kind of quiet for this week, and it will go into seasons with regard to, and congratulations to Kathy on that listing. But that is on Trumpet. That is a Main Village property. And these one-story homes with a pool. That one was about 34, almost 3,500 square feet. So good job on that, you guys. All right, any questions, any comments from anybody? I can't believe how time flies, right? I try to keep it at about 25 minutes, and I think that's kind of where we're at. So let me see. Well, on behalf of, let me see if I can get this up so you can see it too. So on behalf of Missy Elliott and the rest of us, wanted to say happy National Dogs Day. And please make sure you check us out on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. My wonderful Realtor Dream Team, they do a show. And then on Fridays, we do a show, which I believe we're going to be doing a show about my top favorite things being in Celebration, Florida. And Bernie, I can't wait to include your comments too. All right, guys. Well, have a great night. And I'm going to go make sure Missy's doing okay. All right. Bye, guys.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.